Welcome back to another episode of KoldTruthPodcast. I'm with
Yo,
White Boy Chris. I'm Diddy Noseball. We got NFL topics. We'll be talking about the biggest games from week 13 and previewing the biggest games for week 14. White Boy Chris, what you on, man?
man, another crazy week in football, man.
Whew.
Another crazy ass week in football.
Man, you have a good Thanksgiving, dog?
Yeah, man, I was able to shake back from whatever the fuck that was I had and actually be able to enjoy myself.
Nigga, you was sick?
Yeah, bro, like I started feeling bad Tuesday, but I shook back by Thursday.
Hey, that's all that matters.
I don't know. Hey, we don't measure nothing. I was just taking medicine by the shot at that point.
Oh. But we'll get into this NFL news. We got the Al Shahir 3-game suspension because Trevor Lawrence. 49ers lose Christian McCaffrey and Jordan Mason to IR. Jordan Addison plead not guilty for that DUI, and Eberflus got fired. Where you want to start at, man?
I'm not gonna lie. I want to start with this 49ers and this Christian McCaffrey thing, man. That man right there he done hurt his football team. He done hurt fans. He done hurt fantasy managers. He done hurt everybody.
You think it's over with for him?
Man, if he gonna have to go ahead and take the rest of the season off, try to recover in the off season, and hope he can make it through one more year. Because I'm not gonna lie, bro, this just been the thought I've been having. I think the 49ers window is closed. Trent Williams is old. He stay hurt. For whatever reason, it seems like they can't get Debo and Samuel involved in the offense as much anymore. Um, yeah, bro, I don't know. And even just with C-Mac going down, I'm sorry. Put anybody back there.
Shoot, you
I
can't. A
understand. I
backup just
understand.
got hurt.
I understand the backup just got hurt, but shit. Let's just be realistic. You was doing okay without C-Mac, if I'm gonna just be honest.
That's because the backup was doing good. Now
Now I
he be
understand the
gone.
backup hurt, but it's like, I understand, with San Fran, it just kind of seems like it's the luck they keep having, but man, I don't know.
I
I think
mean,
the
they
window is closed just because these injuries keep piling up. I mean, let's just be honest. Carolina ran that man into the ground.
nah facts.
So, shit.
But was he injury prone in Carolina?
He got hurt in Carolina.
Oh, so they really got out while he
Yeah,
was good.
yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Carolina got some good picks for him. They got a second, a third, a fourth, and a fifth. And I want to say they got a player,
Do you
but
think? Do you think Brock Purdy is a franchise level quarterback now that he's gotten paid? Because he was good when he was broke. Well, I
he
said
got
broke, but
paid.
yes,
I didn't know Brock when he get paid.
he got paid this all season. That's why he been trying to do too much.
I didn't think they paid him.
Let me look up his exact contract. Uh, yep,
Brock
he
didn't get
got
paid
four
yet.
years. Did he get paid?
No, I think it's after this year they got to pay him or something like that.
Oh, I thought he got paid. Okay,
No, he ain't got
well,
paid yet.
it's good to not pay his ass now. Yeah, he's still making that boy making 1.1 this year. Oh yeah, he
As
got a
he should.
4 years, 3.7 million. Oh shit, I thought they paid him. Who they just
No.
pay?
Uh, Should have maybe been Debo, Bosa. One of them niggas just got paid.
Well, if you pay Debo, they need to be hurt.
No, they just paid Brandon Ayuk.
Ayuk just got paid. Still, that's bad too.
Yeah, he out for the season. That ain't funny, but yeah,
'Cause-
out for the
oh
season.
man. Oh, well, You can't even say they had a good run because it's been a good run, but it didn't lead to nothing.
I mean, you got to a Super Bowl, but you lost again.
Damn. Yup, Brandon Ayuk got 4 years, 120. Oh my goodness, 4 years, 120 million, 30 a year.
Yep.
Oh
Yep.
my, that's crazy. Well, it's over for them, man. I don't even know where you go from here after that. Like, there's really no path forward. You think they should pay Purdy? Do you think they going to?
I think they will, but I just
Would you?
I wouldn't mind paying him, but it's just one of the things with me, and you know how I feel about it. I'm not finna give him no. I'm not finna make him the next highest paid nobody.
Yeah, I don't even think he should even be trying to ask for no shit like that either. Yeah.
So
But
that's just kind of where I'm at with it. Like, yeah, I'd pay him. I can use him in my offense, but I'm not finna go crazy when I'm paying you either. Like, you still need to recognize that when this shit ain't been perfect, you've been looking kind of. I mean, you do make niggas. You have, made a couple dudes look better. You got Jawan Jennings looking like somebody here and there.
hmm
Uh, that rookie that y'all got, you having him looking, pretty good. But other than that, like, I mean, I don't know.
I think that's what they should have did. Instead of start paying people from the generation that didn't make it work, start working in the new generation. Like you said, the Jawan Jennings, the Brock Purdy's, the Ricky Pearsall's. You see who make it look good. It
And
ain't no point in trying to pay.
Ricky Pearsall was a rookie, so I mean, you're not worried about paying him for another couple of years. So but you pay the Jawan Jennings, you pay these other positions, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not paying Jawan Jennings no top wide receiver money, so you can get him at a decent price. You're not paying a lot of these dudes the way that Debo and all these dudes. Now, don't get me wrong, I do understand the Debo signing just because of the way that they play football, just that how they use him in the run and the pass, but. Brandon Ayuk kind of did open a lot of that up because of his down the field presence. So it's like you know, you already paid Debo. Now, do you think it's easier to replace a Debo type player or easier to replace a Brandon Ayuk type of player? That's
That's a
kind of
good
how I would
question.
look at it because
But
you do have a
Debo
lot of
ain't
people.
doing nothing. Like, what does Debo do? If he it's everybody
If
likes
he if
Debo, and he don't
if
do a
Debo
lot.
Samuel is the only number one that you have on the field, you're not going anywhere.
38 receptions, 531 yards, one touchdown. That's his numbers this year.
Come on now.
I, how how old is Ayuk? See, Ayuk 26, Debo is 28, so the age is not too crazy. I'm, man, I don't know, Chris. I ain't gonna lie. They need to make this into like one of them Buffalo Bills. Well, no, because the Buffalo didn't even take no step back like they thought they were. But
I
they
mean, if
probably
you
should have
talking
just.
about getting rid of all them expensive ass pieces, I'm with you.
That's basically at this point. Because like you said, man, Purdy ain't got paid. Juwan Jennings ain't got paid yet. Ricky Pearsall young. Jordan Mason young. You literally got some young guys that's like not terrible. So them people that ain't make it, hey, y'all had y'all chance. I open y'all to goddamn contenders. But
That's pretty much all you can.
did did you see the Al Shahir hit?
I did.
I ain't gonna stud. It ain't even look that bad unless I'm tripping. I'm just being honest, fam. Like I literally done seen worse. I grew up on the Vontez Burfitts. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I just
that
think I
nigga
done
got.
seen worse, bro. I just don't think I done seen worse. What you think about it?
I mean, just based on the rules, yeah, it was a dirty hit. Because my cousin was arguing me down about this earlier. He was like, "Bro, it ain't." I'm like, "Look, man, he was going down the same way he was. They looking at the fact that he caught him on the chin. I'm like, look, bro, I'm not here to tell you that, yeah, it's right or it's wrong. That's the rule. But we just in the era where they finna protect they $250 million investment.
No, I feel it, but it's like, did that hit pop off and you like, oh man, like that wasn't no Jadavion Clowney hit. Like when he was at South Carolina, it wasn't no nothing like that, bro. It wasn't
Yeah,
no hit that I was just like, oh my goodness. You just wrong place, wrong time. I, I didn't think it was that crazy. I heard about it before I seen it, and when I seen it, it didn't sound as bad as when I heard it, if that makes sense.
yeah. I mean, look, I'm right there with you. I have seen worse hits, but this just kind of the era of ball we in, man. Like again, they trying to protect that $200 million investment, and once you go after the investment, they're gonna go after you. Now, I knew he was gonna get suspended, but I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. If I am kind of pissed off, they suspended this nigga for 3 games.
And that's all I'm saying. So you don't think that was justified?
I mean, if you gonna, I mean, because I knew they was gonna suspend him just because he has been going a little crazy lately. He been getting rough in the passers and all this stuff this year, and he been getting fined. And all right, cool. Even if you suspend him 1 game, but 3, I'm like, okay, now y'all trying to do a little bit too much with this shit. Now y'all didn't even do James Harrison this bad.
I'm, and see, that's another name with somebody who used to just do way worse. Like it's just like I don't know. Even did you hear what Tom
No,
Brady came
bro,
in and
I'm
said?
I'm right there with you, bro. I have seen a whole lot worse. I ain't denying none of that at all. But it's just the new era of football we in. And don't get me wrong, yeah, he kind of like just based on the rule, yeah, that's a flag, that's a roughing the passer. Shit, did they toss him out the game?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm
Well,
not
yeah,
sure.
whatever they did, but yeah. So, but I mean, would I have suspended him? No. I mean, but just because of his history, I understood why they did it. If he was a first time offender, I wouldn't have, suspended him. So that's really all it was, just because they've been on his ass before and been on his ass recently. So, uh,
See, if he got a history, I'm cool with it.
yeah, that's
But
the only reason why. But even still, it's like, okay, y'all didn't even suspend him for none of that other shit. The first suspension he gets, y'all gonna give him 3 games? That's kind of crazy to me.
yeah, 3 games is crazy. Tom Brady said this. He said defensive players have to be aggressive. That's their nature. I was trying to be aggressive on offense. We tried to block aggressively, and at the same time, the defense tries to tackle aggressively. And then he was saying, I don't know. I think there's an aspect that I think the quarterbacks need to take better care of themselves. So, I don't know. I
And like, I'm not saying that he should have waited to the last. Like, I'm not saying he waited to the last minute or anything like that. Like, he gave himself up. Like, he was clearly going down with this thing. Like, he was going that. Like, he was going down there with a purpose. I ain't trying to deny that, but if we just talking about the conversation, like, yeah, it is a problem because shit. When some of these niggas be face sliding, and then it's like, okay, I pull off, and then you do that bullshit. Now here I am looking stupid. So the next time I see you do it, I'm not gonna pull back. I'm gonna go the whole way. And if you decide to get down this time, then it's my fault.
yeah.
Or if you're
Yeah.
trying to do a little
Freaking
extra, like get a couple extra large, like no, like if you're gonna slide, then slide. At that point, don't consider no extra yards because now you know you making me look stupid.
yeah.
Because with these
Uh,
defenders, bro, it's like if they get put like it's one thing if a defender just get burnt and made look stupid or something like that. Okay, that's cool. But if I get made look stupid because I'm pulling off of you because I'm thinking that you gonna go down, but then you fake me, next time please believe that I'm gonna if you decide not to, I'm gonna get a flag and y'all are gonna get 15 yards because you're not gonna do it twice.
yeah. Facts.
It's just not
Yeah.
happening.
He
You,
look.
you're not gonna do it twice. So I mean, As a
It's just.
defender, they can only do so much.
I was just gonna say that. It's like, god damn. It's like you don't want to give the offense too many advantages. If I gotta think about tackling and he look like he
Yeah,
pulling
that's
up, it's
crazy.
like, god
If I
damn.
gotta think, then it's like, this shit should damn near be a subconscious, thing to me. I shouldn't have to think about this. This should just be something natural. And the natural thing, if I'm a defender, if I see a nigga, is to hit a nigga.
Facts. And I'm trying to hurt him. You can't it's like going into a fight and be like, well, don't punch him too hard. Like, huh?
Then what
What
am I
we
doing?
doing? Yeah, I
Then
guess.
what am I doing?
Did you, Matt Eberflus got fired.
Man, he did that to himself. It's like I'm one of them that like I'll be like, man, he just got him. This is first year. He's playing better. Give him a little bit of time. But once everybody start calling for your job, these organizations start listening. And it's like it's one thing if you would have lost, but it's the way
Yeah.
you lost. Like, come on, dog. 30 seconds in the timeout, and you don't at least try to get one play off and then rush your special teams on to tie the game. Like
So
we
you
talking
putting it
about
more
y'all going to get into a shootout with the best team in the NFL and having a chance to take it into overtime. And not only did you mess up, you messed up on the one day where everybody saw it.
facts. I think that's a big part of it too. That's a
You
big
messed up
part of
on
it.
the one day where everybody saw it.
People got drumsticks and turkey legs in their hand, like, bro, what's going on? They yelling at their uncles and stuff. Yeah,
That
you're
nigga is
right.
ruining dinner for Chicago Bears fans.
'Cause I think he a bad coach, but I also think Caleb had some blame in there too, bro. You'd have been playing quarterback your whole life. You can't be hiding behind that Ricky shit. You got to manage the clock too. You have to. You say,
Yeah, but
man,
the thing about it is, man, these quarterbacks ain't stupid, and his sassy ass knew exactly what the hell was gonna happen as soon as that. Like, I'm not saying that he planned to, do that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
conspiracy
it ain't like it,
theory.
huh?
You think it's a conspiracy theory? You think Caleb set him up?
Nah, I ain't saying all that. I don't
Oh,
think it was, but I will say this: if it was, I wouldn't be surprised.
oh, so I don't know. Caleb got to be more aware. My thing is, I'm worried about him if he not more aware. Because now you ain't got no offensive coordinator. Now you ain't got your coach, and it's like, damn, the season not even over with. They play. It's been 11 games, 13
And this
games.
is my thing, bro. Again, I can like it's one thing if this nigga Caleb was still just playing like a piece of shit. He's been getting better, but clearly decision making has not been one of the strong points that this coach has had. And if I'm gonna be honest with you, how many opportunities has he had a chance to do it when his teams have been ass the past 2 years? How many
Yeah.
close games has he really been in to even see? Oh shit, let me try to see if I know how to decision make.
Now they have seen his decision making is terrible, and he has won some of the worst. I think the coach is terrible, but I think we don't care about the coach. Eberflus is kind of you either here or you ain't. It's about
Yeah.
Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams, you wanted equity in the team. You just bought you a $12 million mansion. Like you supposed to be him. You can't manage the clock just because you a rookie. It just my thing is okay, Eberflus, he's terrible. I ain't go I ain't
Yeah.
go I ain't gonna deny that. But my thing is, man, you supposed to be an all-time prospect quarterback. They compared you to Patrick Mahomes. Those type of players, man, you got to take a lot of shit on yourself. You sometimes you come into a bad situation. You had the number one. They had the number one overall pick. You gonna have to learn how to win in spite of. Like that was his chance. That was Caleb Williams' chance. But I just think Caleb Williams, he's kind of just a screw up. He's like a talented screw up to me.
I don't know. I get you on that part, especially considering the school that he was at. He was with an offensive minded coach in college. Is that this is probably some of the stuff he should know. But I mean, you got to kind of give him that little rookie pass. I don't too much care to because of how crazy he was talking. We already went over that shit. But, yeah, it's almost kind of like you got to give him over. He a rookie.
Okay. Week 13. I got some games that's going down on the bottom. All the results. I Thursday, of course, we had the Detroit Chicago game. We just kind of already went over that. I actually thought that was a really good game. Outside of the blunders late in the game, Caleb started off
And
terrible, ended good. You know,
that's kind of been his MO the past couple games, really.
so if you was a Chicago Bears fan, would you be feeling hot or cold or in the middle about Caleb Williams right now?
I would feel good just based off of what I'm seeing. Um, I mean, I know Matt Eberflus is a defensive minded coach, and I guess that's also the other reason why. Now I know that don't have nothing to do with decision making. You still got to be able to, you know when to call a damn timeout when you got 30 seconds left. Like that's inexcusable.
Yeah.
But I just think once he get the right offensive mind in this area, he'll be fine. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, shit.
I ain't gonna lie. That boy be when he look good, that shit look good. But it's like I when it comes to quarterbacks, man, I say it all the time. Like all of them talented. We seen Jameis Winston yesterday. They talented, but it's
Bruh.
do I trust you? I don't know if I
Mm-hmm.
trust Caleb yet. That's my whole thing with him. So I'm just not sure. I gotta see more. We in week 13. I need more just to even know if I have hope in him. Cause I don't. He is. I don't know. Detroit. You got anything on Detroit? You feeling different about them or?
no, I mean, cause shit. I mean, I say this all the time. We can say all we want to about how trash some of these teams are, but the division game is just different. I don't feel no way at all about how that game turned out. Like, yeah,
And I
I would have loved to see
yeah.
it go into overtime.
See, I ain't gonna stunt. I needed it to end the way it ended because my prize pick. So I was sweating, boy. I'm like, bro, he was playing so terrible, and I was like, okay, easy bet. That boy start coming back. I said, if they go to overtime, my my
You
my
cook.
yeah, I'm cooked. But yeah, I'm with you on Detroit. I feel like I feel like they running game is just dominant. I feel like the offensive line is just dominant. And that's how I feel about that. Dallas, New York, did you care about that game?
I didn't even watch it.
Oh good, me too. Caught a little bit of it, but that shit was trash too. Green Bay, Miami. Did you care about that one? We had Tua versus Jordan Love.
Hello.
Yeah.
My bad, man. Somebody started calling my phone. I thought I put my shit on Do Not Disturb.
Oh, you good. But I was just saying, Green Bay versus Miami. Did you have any feelings about that game?
Oh, Miami's cooked. If Miami don't get another quarterback soon, I don't know. I like Tua. I just don't like him for that team. I think maybe the way that team is constructed, that's just not the team for him.
See, it's crazy you say that, but it's like you got a low strength arm quarterback with low arm strength, and you got two speedy receivers that need a quarterback with a rocket. It's like
Exactly.
I don't get it.
He's not that, and like it's too many. Like, because really they're not even able to take advantage of their speed because he can't get the ball down the field.
Yeah, we on the same page with that for sure.
So it's just one of them things where it's like, okay, I got Tyreek that can blow past anybody, but what does it matter when I know my quarterback can't get the ball down there? Like the fact that Josh Allen was still throwing the ball in that shit show weather. Come on, man. He was still launching it.
I'm glad you brought that up. Tua is just not like they built it the wrong way for Tua. Like, what kind of
But you know
receivers do you
what?
think he needs?
They
I
did
like
that,
Johnu
but they
Smith with him. I
They
like him
didn't
with
build
Jonnu
it the
Smith.
wrong way. What they did was they gave him the same formula that was he was successful with in college. So it's not like they didn't, they did what they thought would work. He just don't have the arm.
Oh, so you just think he's just not good enough as a quarterback? Period.
He doesn't have the arm. He's accurate as hell. He can throw one of the best crossing routes in the world and get it there. But he ain't got no strong arm.
So you don't think it's salvageable with Tua just as a player?
Man, you would really have to get another type of skill player in there outside of these speedy dudes for it to even for you got to change something
So
if you're gonna
okay,
want to keep working with him. I don't know what, but I don't know because
so just trade Tyreek Hill.
maybe you
Trade Tyreek Hill. Bring in some big bodies. Make it a run first type of
and I wouldn't
offense.
mind that at all. Trade that nigga Tyreek to fucking Denver. Let that nigga get Bo Nix as his quarterback.
Because I
Go get
feel
him
what you're
Cortland Sutton or
saying.
somebody.
Because I always feel like Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill got redundant skill sets anyway. They do the same thing. And I low key like Jalen Waddle a little bit more. I could be tripping, but I don't know, man. I mean, of course, I like Tyreek, but it's just like Tua just ain't got the arm for them speedy receivers, man. I feel like just imagine Josh Allen with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle and Jonnu Smith. It would be crazy. But yeah, okay. You got any feelings about Green Bay? Because Green Bay just curb stomped them.
Green Bay is they coming me around. They curb stomp the shit out of me.
I be trying to figure out what makes Green Bay so good. What'd you say? You cutting out a little bit. What'd you say? Slight technical difficulties, but we back. We was talking about Green Bay, and we was already killing Tua. So, do you got anything about Green Bay?
Green, hey, I know I was saying I was worried about him. I ain't worried about him no more.
Why you say that?
Man, them boys look good, boy. Them niggas look good to them motherfucker, boy. Shit. I was like,
Uh,
yeah, they ain't worried about nothing. Man, I know they just hate that they got to as good as they are because of them goddamn Lions. They got to probably play their first game on the road.
and that's my thing. I don't like because I look at the Packers and I know they good. I like Jordan Love. I like their wide receivers, but it's just like everybody's really good. It's like they ain't got no superstars, but everybody's just really good. And
Sometimes
I
that's
don't
all
know.
you need is just everybody to do their job.
Nah, hey, yeah, nah, that's fact. That's facts. They got three wide receivers. Two. Oh, no, they other tight end. He on IR. Musgrave. So they got Kraft who was doing pretty good.
That's
Jordan
all
Love.
right.
I think Jordan Love, his season could have been real even better if he didn't have that little fluky injury. I ain't gonna stunt. That game against the Eagles, the beginning of the game, I forgot where they was at. I think Brazil. Like, man, come on, we gotta stop this shit, bro. Like those games just
Nah.
be so fluky, man. And he got hurt because I think the grass was weird or something like that. But yeah, he ain't been
Yeah,
right
that was
ever
that
since.
game where all them niggas was slipping all over the place.
Yeah, like they gotta do something about that, bro. Because Jordan Love been battling injuries ever since. Literally, Malik Willis had to win a couple games for him.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think they trended in the right direction. You think they better than the Vikings right now? Because
I
did
think the
they beat the
Vikings' only
Vikings?
problem is that they can't figure out how to get. Huh?
The Vikings beat them, but for some reason I think they better.
Well, the Vikings, I think, are just kind of on a down.
You think the Vikings are on the what?
kind of on just they kind of stagnant just because they ain't been getting Justin Jefferson the ball.
Uh, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
they still
Like,
been winning without it, so it's kind of like when they do get it to him, it's like, oh my God, what the hell's gonna happen?
I feel like he was having to get force fed because they didn't have Hawkinson, they didn't have Addison,
Yeah,
so I
I can
think
understand that.
since they done came back, it just he been spreading that wealth. And it's just like, hey, Jettas, you get in where you fit in. He had a pretty good game against the Cardinals. I mean, 7 catches for 199. He ain't getting the end zone, but you know,
Yeah, in that
he,
last game he went crazy.
yeah, because But okay, Friday was Kansas City, Las Vegas. Did you care about that matchup?
Man, the NFL rigged.
Oh yeah, we talked about this. I think that dude missed like 3 field goals.
Before at the end like that,
Yeah. If it wouldn't be for the Chiefs, we would call this team the biggest frauds in NFL history, man.
man, fuck them.
And I'm telling you, Chris, don't be surprised if they lose to a team like the Steelers, bro. I think the Steelers could beat the Chiefs. I'm sorry.
They
We'll
gotta
get to
play
that
him.
game, huh?
They gotta play him.
Yeah, I low key will stand on that. I really like the Steelers. I've been on this for a few weeks now. I think the Steelers got some action as the second or third best team in the AFC, man. Uh,
I can't do nothing but agree with you.
Pittsburgh, Cincinnati. I thought that was I ain't gonna say game of the day, but kinda that game in the Ravens and Philly game. But I just feel like the Cincinnati Pittsburgh game was like more action. So
Oh yeah,
I
it was a high
I
scoring
enjoy.
game.
Oh yeah. You feel different about Russ? Go on, give him his props, man. Because you was talking that cash when I said they was looking like they could
Yeah,
could
I
make it. They
didn't.
done put up 44 points. What'd you say?
Hey, put up all of them. The defense got some of that.
How much the defense? What's the defense do?
I think they
I'm
had a
trying to
pick
remember.
six or
Oh yeah, they
fumble
had one
recovery,
defensive
something, but
touchdown.
they scored.
Yeah, they had one defensive touchdown. Who was that? Peyton Wilson.
But aside from that, though, like that really is the difference. And he actually was moving around. I was like, oh shit, this nigga's running again. This might be a problem.
Bro, he was 29 of 38, 414, 3 touchdowns. He had that janky pick. Um, I don't know. I really like what I've seen from Wilson, bro. I really have, man. Uh, George
Hey,
Pickens. I did want to bring that up. This nigga had two bad unsportsmanlike penalties. He was getting hemmed up by his offensive lineman who was younger than him, and
I mean,
I don't like it.
I like the energy, but you got to control that shit.
You have to, bro, because they need him. You can't get tossed for one of these games. You can't get
Nah,
suspended. They will
nah,
not
he,
survive without George Pickens.
nah, because they ain't got that boy Mike Williams involved since they brought him over there. So they definitely, well, he had that one game where he had that touchdown, and we ain't heard from him since.
Yeah, it was their first guy. They literally didn't put Mike Williams in the game until somebody got hurt. I think they
Yeah,
did.
like, and I
Calvin
don't
Austin
know.
had got hurt. They didn't put him into the year.
Yeah, and I don't know what's going on with that. Like, why did you bring him over there? It's like Mike Williams. I mean, unless there's something going on that we don't know about,
He might just be
you telling
sorry,
me that Russ
bro.
can't be throwing one of them balls down there to him?
He might just suck, bro. Aaron Rodgers couldn't get rid of him fast enough.
I mean, oh man, Aaron Rodgers, boy.
Yeah, that's true. But he didn't even. Mike Williams ain't have a target in this game,
Yeah,
so it's like that. That's crazy. So I don't know. And, hey, I'm telling you, this is probably the best outside of their secondary. That's what's kind of holding them up. But to me, like this is one of the best pound for pound defenses in the league, bro. Like I don't know, they right behind the Eagles to me, and to just off eye test, Eagles Chiefs maybe.
And the Chiefs falling off.
And I'm just gonna say I think they took a step back. So, man, Pittsburgh defense got action, bro. It seemed like they just always make big plays, man. And if it wasn't for that fluky Browns loss, people would be talking about Pittsburgh as true contenders, man.
As much as it pains me to admit this, they probably got the second best chance to beat Kansas City behind Buffalo.
Thank you. That's all I've been feeling. Cause
They
like,
just they just more
yeah,
complete. Like they just more
yes.
complete. If they just, I mean, don't get me wrong. You got the better quarterback and running back duo between Lamar and Derrick Henry, but I'll take T.J. Watt over anybody over there. I'll take George Pickens over Zay Flowers. Sorry, I just like the type of receiver that he is. Now, of course, I'll keep Mark Andrews. Uh, I mean, it's just I think you can go mano a mano for Kyle Hamilton and Mika Fitzpatrick. You can't go wrong, even though we know just right now that Kyle Hamilton is a better safety. So it's
Hmm.
like, but everything else,
I really like the just I like how they approach the game on both ends. It's like it's like I just like the Steelers organization, how they just handle shit, how they go about shit. 'Cause they've been good. They just ain't never had a quarterback.
yeah.
They've been good. It's just I don't know. I think Cincinnati. I've been hearing people kill Joe Burrow. I know I big up Joe Burrow a lot, and people get annoyed by it. But I was watching that game, and it felt like he was playing with a weight vest on, and I'm just like, this dude he's so good, bro.
And
And
nigga
it's
said he
just
playing with a weight vest on.
his team is terrible, bro. Their team is
It's
terrible.
literally Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Chase Brown, and then T.J. Hawkinson. But other than that, all them that secondary is mid. Like everybody else is mid, bro. Like, and what's crazy is this is the first year he's had this part of the best O line this nigga done ever had, and he can't enjoy it.
Man, you Gasecki. Hawkinson
Now
is
I
the
like
what's
him,
the yeah, Gasecki. I like Gasecki too.
not Hawkinson.
But
Who that damn pass rusher?
oh, you talking about Hendrickson.
Hendrickson. One of them sons. I knew it was
Yeah,
one of
he
them.
yeah, Hendrickson cool. Man, this team is a 4-man team. 3-man 3-man team. 4-man team. Yeah. They got the two wide receivers, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Burrow. Then they got Hendrickson. It's a 4-person team. The team is just bad. Everybody could blame Joe Burrow all they want. He did have them turnovers, but he's the only one doing something. And then the receivers can't be good by themselves. Like they need their quarterback. So even their success is because of him. So he got the whole offense on his shoulders. And the defense just is terrible. I mean, you scored 38 points and gave up 44. It's as simple as that. Even with his turnovers, it's like gave up 44 points, man. Um, Minnesota, Arizona. Before we get to Philly and Baltimore, because I know that's where we're gonna spend most of our time on this. But Minnesota, Arizona, real quick. Because you remember I thought Arizona could win the NFC West or wherever they at. I think
Yeah,
it's the
that's what
NFC
it is.
West. But now I'm changing my tune. I think it's gonna be the Seahawks. They done lost to the Seahawks last week. They done lost to Minnesota this week. They gotta play the Seahawks again next week. Um, Arizona's just not explosive enough. They are not explosive enough. Kyler Murray can't go for 250. James Conner can't go for 100. They just not explosive enough on offense, man. And that's just about that. And I thought Sam Darnold showed some
And
real
I just
grit
think if
in
they
that
run
comeback.
into one of them, I just think they just got one of those squads where if they play one of them real tight defenses, like the Vikings got,
Yeah,
they won't be able to they won't be able to do nothing because it, it wasn't like it was a high scoring game for a good minute.
yeah.
Because what did the score
They
end up?
it was 23-22. They was trading field goals the whole damn game until like the fourth quarter. So they was up 19-6. The
What was
Cardinals was, and they just couldn't
the
hold the
score that
lead. You said
game?
what happened? So what you were saying about Arizona?
No, I was saying I think if they just when they get to playing some of these defenses like Minnesota has, I don't know if they're gonna be able to hold up against them.
Hmm.
Like if they don't
Yeah.
get out early, I don't I don't see them like keeping a lead on them.
And,
If you
and why is that? Do you trust Kyler Murray going downfield? Is it because of that? Like, what is it?
man, I don't know if it's that or if it's like I don't know because they
They
offense
was
has been looking just kind of like I just can't say exactly what they good at, and I think that may be the problem.
yeah.
Like, do they have a true identity on offense for real? For real?
They try to run the ball and they try to have like twin tight end sets, but it's just like I don't.
And
Yeah,
then
you're
if don't
right. I
none of
don't
that
know what
don't
it
work,
is
then what?
exactly. I don't know. That shit ain't.
It's like
They just not. They don't seem explosive enough to me. Yeah. They was up 19-6 in the second half and they got walked down. And they
come
kicked
on
the
now.
field goal to go up 6 when they should just went forward in the red zone on the 4. Like they don't trust their offense either, obviously.
Nope.
So they 10th. Okay, they 17th in points a game, so that's pretty average. Uh, they 23rd in red zone scoring touchdown percentage. They 10th in third down conversion percentage. 10th in rushing percentage. 12th. Yeah, it's a lot of middle of the pack shit going on here. Uh, 24th in passes. Uh, they either middle of the pack or bad at stuff on offense.
Yeah, that's what it seeming like.
I mean, they sixth in rushing yards per game, so that's what it looked like they trying to do, and they sixth in
And if
completion percentage.
and if they ain't rushing that ball, that's what it seemed like the problem come down to.
And Minnesota was like a top 5 rushing defense, so yeah. But they was up 19-6 in the third, fourth quarter, something like that.
No,
They just got
you're
walked
supposed
down.
to finish that game. You are supposed to
That's what
finish that game. Just got walked, just like you said.
got walked down. Okay, it's time to get to the most anticipated game of the week. I think everybody that loves football was looking forward to this game, bro.
And it was
Uh,
disappointing.
Philly versus Baltimore. Oh, you thought it was disappointing? You didn't like? Are
I
you
didn't
saying
care
that
for
just
the
because
fact
you a
that
Ravens fan?
yep, and Lamar had to go ahead and get some empty calories to make this shit look better than what it was.
Yeah, yeah. I thought that was disgusting. But I think I want to be a critic and just be like, man, that shit was Lamar's fault. But I think they all played their part in this loss. So
Yeah,
being up 9-0, them two drives when they was already up 9-0, after they was up 9-0, them two drives after that, I thought that's what sealed the deal. Because I feel like if they would have got points on them two drives, even if it was 3-3, y'all would have been up like what's that, 15-0, and then they would have had to pass the ball. I feel like you gotta make Jalen Hurts pass the ball and you gotta take Saquon out the game. And
but
they
you do
just didn't
that
do that enough
whenever
time.
you And don't get me wrong. A lot of people want to sit here and blame, oh, Justin Tucker this, Justin Tucker that. Like, say, man, we had that ball for 11, 12 minutes in that third quarter, and then come up with no points.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I don't want to hear, oh, Justin Tucker cost us 7 points. Like, yeah, that would have won the game, but God damn it, I'm not finna. Now, if it came down to a game time field goal and he missed it, then yeah. But all this shit happened before we even got to this point.
Let me give you a couple stats. Ravens had 24 first downs to the Eagles 17. 71 total plays to the Eagles 54. 372 yards to the Eagles 252. 5 yards per play versus 4.7. 206 passing, 166 rushing to 112 passing, 1 4. Y'all won everything except the damn game.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
too many mistakes. Drop passes,
Mistakes,
bad
drop
passes,
passes,
bad
penalties.
field goal. Yep. It the thing we've been talking about is trust. I don't trust the Ravens. I think this is the most talented team in the league, but I don't trust them. I don't trust them.
Shit, and I can feel that too, man. You ain't got no disagreement over here. It's just when they on, they on. But when they off and doing dumb shit, it's just like, what the hell are you doing,
Can y'all cut Nelson Aguilar already?
bro? He just and when he good,
Man, it feel like
and
every time he make his drops be critical drops.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
bro, it's just one of those things where it's like when he on, he on. But with that nigga off, he is off.
Rashad Bateman, I don't think he'll ever play 8 games in a season. I just don't think it'll happen. He was injured, and I don't even remember how. It's like how you get injured, you wasn't even targeted. Like he didn't even have a target this game. It's like how, like what were you doing? You got hurt just running. So I don't know what's going on with that. How you so what is the state of you right now as a Ravens fan? Like just how are you feeling right
First round exit.
now?
Only team I feel like we may beat is whoever come out if we got to play whoever come out the AFC South. So that's who I hope we get. Whoever come out the AFC South, I hope that's who we get in the first round. Because if we got to play Buffalo, Kansas City, or a goddamn Pittsburgh, we going home.
Man. Yeah. I can't say that because I low key feel the same way.
And
The
it's just
crazy
like
thing,
I know we beat Buffalo. I think we whatever, but it's like man, they ain't even the same team no more. They'll dog walk us right now the way we looking, just stupid. It's just bro, it's like when you do when they good, they good, but like when they do dumb shit, they dumb shit. And I just feel like it's gonna get to they gonna start doing dumb shit. Until I
so
see something otherwise,
it just Ravens. I think out of all the teams I've been keeping up with this year, Ravens the team that beat themselves the most
that's it.
outside of outside of the Bengals. But the Bengals really, I think the Bengals overachieve and just don't get it done more than they should be. Because I don't think they should really be winning these games. Ravens should be winning these games.
Exactly.
But I don't know, man. Lamar actually had some good running in this game. He ran for 79 yards. Derrick Henry ran for 82 yards. I don't know. I don't know. And what was your thing on the running backs? Like I kind of felt like Saquon just kind of took over the second half.
He did because I mean they kept feeding him the ball. I mean him and outside of Saquon catching the ball, him and Derrick Henry depending on who they playing, been really kind of doing the same thing all year. You gonna keep handing them the ball, and they eventually gonna break that one off. And that's
Yeah.
really gonna be all it's gonna take for them to suck the energy out the building. Because once that happens, it's pretty much a wrap.
His Jalen Hurts only completed 11 passes. Saquon ran 23 times. So I think when y'all didn't get no points after being up 9-0, like y'all let Saquon still have his chance to be in the game. You have to take Saquon out. I'd rather Jalen Hurts beat me than Saquon.
Exactly.
Mm, mm.
That's exactly where I'm at with it. If somebody gonna beat me, I would rather it be Jalen Hurts.
So Eagles got Panthers next. The Ravens have the Giants next. Well, shit, y'all beat the hell out the Giants. You'll feel a little bit better, man. Because then after that, y'all have the Steelers and the Texans. The Texans, I think, yeah, Texans out of there, bro. Y'all go beat up on the Texans. But then y'all have the Steelers right after the Giants. So then y'all got the Browns to end y'all season. So y'all got the Giants, Steelers, Texans, Browns. I mean, the only team that I could see y'all possibly losing to is the
And they might lose
Steelers.
to the Steelers and the Browns.
Y'all ain't gonna lose to the Browns.
Man, the
I think,
Browns ain't gonna be in no playoffs. Them niggas gonna be playing for everything they got in that last game of the season. Jameis gonna say a prayer before he go out there.
man, on his best day, this is probably one of his greatest performances ever, and he still was Jameis. 4 picks. Just no. Jameis is just one of them dudes. Like I said with Caleb Williams, it's just some dudes, man. You talented, but you just ain't go. It just ain't gonna work for you, dog. And he one of them dudes. Okay. You got any other games you want to talk on? Speak on from last week, from this week. I mean, before we get to the next week.
Besides Washington stomping it, the Titans are cooked. That's one other team that we don't talk about is the Titans, just because they the Titans. They're cooked. If they don't go in the draft for a quarterback next year, if there's one available, then they're pretty much telling their fans that we are going to stick with this must mayonnaise eating poppy, and y'all are just going to have to sit there and deal with it.
I'm trying to see because I ain't gonna stunt, man. Who they did just come off beating the Texans and then they got stomped by the Commanders. Let me look because I ain't gonna stunt. I was not interested in that game at all. I ain't gonna cap. Will Levis 18 for 37, 212, 2 touchdowns. Pollard 8 for 30. Uh Jaden Dan Jaden Daniels still don't throw the ball down the field. 25 for 30, 206, 3 touchdowns,
Nah, bro,
one
that game
pick.
he really didn't have to. I'm gonna just keep it a buck.
Oh yeah, they ran 45 times for 267, 3 touchdowns. Hmm, I ain't mad. I ain't mad at it. But I don't hate Will Levis, bro. Am I crazy?
I mean, I guess it's just with me the way they tried to hype him up during that draft. That's why I don't too much care for him.
I don't know why they tried to hype him up. I mean, I thought he was a first round pick, but low end first round pick. Him sliding, it was just like I don't think he should have went that low. Where he end up going? Like,
I want to say third round.
yeah, he wasn't that bad to go no third round. He's still 6'4", 230, still can run, and he got a decent arm. So it's like I think he's solid enough to give like where you go be like give him a couple years, give him some weapons. Cause I ain't gonna stunt. I think Calvin really has been one of the best deep threats. They didn't have one of the best deep threat combinations between him and Ridley. So I mean, it's something there. The mayonnaise commercial don't really help with his likability, but I think it's something there. You know.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Okay, we got some week 14 matchups. Thursday we got Packers Lions. I think this is the biggest game of the week. Um Sunday you got Seahawks Cardinals. I think that's another big game because they fighting for the NFC West. Bills versus Rams is just two really good offenses. Chargers versus Chiefs on that Sunday night game. That's another big one. And then Monday, Bengals versus Cowboys. What pop off to you for Week 14?
I want to be excited about that Rams game, but I just feel like that Buffalo defense going. You said it was the Rams and the Bills.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they didn't really look that good against the Saints defense, to me, honestly.
I just yeah, I don't know. You right. You right. The Rams really
So
ain't on shit.
yeah, I mean, I know. I mean, at least just me. I need to try to still give them a little, because they the Rams, but it's like,
I just think just because they still alive for the NFC West, it's a big game.
yeah.
Uh,
But I
Packers
mean, I'm
line.
trying to.
Oh, we'll
You
go
say,
ahead.
oh yeah, the Packers and the Lions play Thursday, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
It's
What
gonna be
was you
the
saying?
best. Nah, then I was like the Cowboys and the Bengals. I know the Bengals ain't been that good this year, but this should be that game where they go home feeling good. I ain't even gonna sit here and hold you.
I think it's gonna be fun just to see that offense versus that defense. But and then it's like the Cowboys bad offense versus the Bengals bad defense. I think it's gonna be a fun game. And it's the only game on, so and they both mid teams. Both teams are mid, but it's just like stars on the Cowboys defense versus the stars on the Bengals offense. I just kind of want to see that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's really just gonna be the fight of who ain't just gonna give up.
Oh, I guess we can run through some predictions. Okay, Thursday Packers versus Lions. You got a prediction for this game?
Man, I think I might have to take. I think the Packers might upset.
What make you feel that way?
I think it's about time, man. I just feel like it's time. Damn, what the hell is that? But yeah,
You
man, I
think
just feel like it's time. I
you think
think
the
that
Packers are okay? Go ahead.
I just feel like it's time for one of these teams to beat these dudes. My God, what the hell? But yeah, I just feel like it's time for one of them to beat these dudes, and I think if somebody gonna do it, it might be the Packers, because like I said, the Vikings they kind of right now, in my opinion. But
Can
yeah,
the
I
Packers
think
stop they run? That's the question.
I
If they
think
could
it's
stop
gonna
the
be a
run, they
question
got a
on both
chance.
sides. Can they stop each other's run?
I think it's more easy to stop the Packers run. They run is pretty good, but it's like I feel like you can stop them. You can stop them. They got a top 10 running game too, but I don't know. It's something about the Lions run game. The Lions and the Eagles run game is just head and shoulders above everybody else's.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh, the Green Bay Packers, they're seventh in opponent rush yards per game. I mean, seventh in rush yards per attempt, 4.2. They eighth in opponents rush yards per game, 107. Uh, it look like this. Hey, you might be right.
I'm
Cause
telling you.
like yeah, go ahead.
That's why I think they run. It might come down to that passing game whole time, because I feel like they both gonna run the ball. That's just what they do. But I think it's gonna be who gonna be open up that passing game.
You think Jordan Love better than Jared Goff?
You could say he's better, but a lot of people say that people better than Jared Goff. And might just we gonna keep it a buck. But if we just talking about because of athleticism and everything else, but we done seen games where Jared Goff, he can turn it up. He can turn it up. So I mean, I just like Jared Goff because he's never gonna try to do too much. He knows what he's good at and he knows what he's capable of.
Yeah. I mean, right now he's eighth in yards, fifth in touchdowns. 22 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. He 15th in QBR. Ah, I mean, I don't hate Jared Goff. I like Jared Goff. I think Jordan Love is more talented. But I think he has more potential. If somebody had to pass, I low key like Green Bay. Like if both teams stop each other's run and it become a passing game, I low key might be with you. I might be with you. Where they playing at? Let me see where they playing at, because that's gonna play a big factor in it too. I think I think they are going to be playing at Lambeau Field.
Oh, they're gonna be in Green Bay. God damn.
That make you feel different?
No,
Oh, now they playing in the dome. They playing in Ford Field. My bad.
even
They
better.
playing in Detroit.
No,
You
I
don't
just
like
said that.
Detroit in
I said,
Detroit?
well, oh no, I mean, I didn't. I said I like it even better because Detroit. I mean, it's like it's gonna be a better game because everybody be trying to say that Jared Goff can't play. I mean that he be like tripping when he be playing outside and shit.
Man,
So
I
that's
don't know.
why I was like, I don't want no
I, I,
excuses.
I think the Lions. It's hard to pick against the Lions. I think they the best complete football team in the league. But like you said, they gonna have to lose eventually. And Packers, they been hot.
Hmm.
They got good run defense. They got good pass offense. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna go with Green Bay. Okay, okay. Sunday, Seahawks versus Cardinals. They played each other 2 weeks ago. This to lead in the NFC West. I think Seahawks already leading, but this will be just another game where they both at the top of that division. How you see this one going?
I'm about to say, didn't they just play?
Yeah, they played 2 weeks ago.
I think Seattle might take it for the second time. I think Seattle. Yeah, I think
Man,
they might get them again. It's
man,
another. And oh no,
Arizona at home. You
that
can't lose
division's
to
still
these.
wide open. So
Arizona, y'all can't lose three in a row, and you can't lose two straight to Seattle. I gotta go Arizona here, bro. Y'all gotta get this one. But if the Seahawks do win, they go win that division. They go make the playoffs. I like the Seahawks weapons on offense. They really got a lot of weapons on
if the
offense.
Seahawks beat them and the Rams lose this weekend and the 49ers lose again, it's a wrap.
I feel the same way. I got the
Man.
I got the Cardinals though. Who you got?
Oh, I got Seattle.
You got Seattle. Oh, you did just say that. You think they gonna get them? Bills Rams. I guess that's quick. We both got the Bills. You
Bills.
talked me out of this even being a good game. Okay. Chargers Chiefs Sunday night.
I think the Chargers gonna get their get back.
Man, Chargers offense is terrible. I think this is going to be the first Chiefs blowout game. where they win a blowout. That sounds
Shit, that
crazy.
first game they played them was close. That was the game where Pat took out old boy's knee.
I know, but I just think the Chargers can't score. Chargers can't score, bro. And I just think this gonna be just the oh yeah, everybody think we a conspiracy team. Everybody think we getting gifted all these victories. I feel like they finna come out and stomp these dudes, man.
Hmm.
So I got Chiefs by blowout. You said you got
I think I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
oh yeah, okay. Okay, we go revisit this. Bengals versus Cowboys. I think I
Fuck it, give
got
me the
the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Ah, you trying to be I ain't gonna stunt. Cowboys defense versus the Bengals offense. I think that's gonna be a fun matchup. But I think the Cowboys can, you know what I'm saying, get to the passer, Micah. And I think
Exactly.
Overshown is really good. I think
I
now we
think
got
because the Cowboys defense is better, I think that might be the biggest difference in this game because I mean the Bengals ain't stopped nobody. Hell, the Giants almost beat them. So I'm like, this should be the game right here. Hey, go off.
facts. And say I agree with you right there. I think this gonna be one of them. Do
Now
the
if I'm
Cowboys got a
wrong,
chance to sneak into the playoffs?
now if I'm wrong, then hey, it is what it is.
Nah, I feel like you own to something. Cause Deron Bland back, Trayvon Diggs back, Parsons, Overshown. I just feel like this is hey man, this gonna be a fun game though. I feel like it's just two teams that everybody thought way better of, and they both kind of trash, but it's gonna be fun because they playing each other.
Pretty much.
Oh, okay. We both got the Cowboys. So you got anything else? We pretty much done ran through all our topics.
No, I think that's pretty much it. Now, don't get me wrong, I picked the Cowboys, but if they were smart, they would lose.
Man, we can't do nothing right, bro. We don't even know how to tank. We just not gonna do it. We gonna win just enough to not get a good pick.
Pretty much.
Ugh, I'm damn near the came to
I want
terms
to touch
with it.
on one more thing,
Whatever.
and I just want to see we switching over sports. Um, is it just me, or am I pretty much at the point to where can we just have the Rise of Stars game for the NBA All Star game? Because they the only ones that's gonna play serious, be entertaining. Because now y'all putting competitions and shit and groups and stuff in this. Nobody wants to see that, man.
I'm completely ignoring it this year. I'm not lying. I'm
It's
not
it's it's,
interested in
it's
it.
just y'all are doing way too much instead of addressing the fact that y'all players ain't taking this serious.
Uh, man, I ain't gonna stand. I've been watching more NFL this year. I've been keeping up with the NBA, but it's like the NBA is it's in a terrible spot right now. I'm not lying. That shit is in a bad situation. The All Star Weekend, all the changes you talking about, and all that, it's not gonna be interesting. I do like the Rising Stars game, but when they made it to like them teams and they playing like 21, I ain't really. I don't know. I kind of did like that. I don't know. I don't know. All Star Weekend is just gonna be a mess. I just think it's gonna be a mess.
Pretty much.
It's a
But
mess.
that was the only thing I had. Just at this point, just do away with it. Just make the Rise of Stars game the actual game on Sunday, and just you know what I'm saying. Have your dunk
Oh, so you saying
contest.
switch spots?
I don't even name the All Stars, but don't even have the game, bro. It's not even it ain't even entertaining no more. Like y'all are doing way too much just to make people watch. Like y'all having these busted up tournaments and put them into different groups, and the winner of the Rising Stars game is in it, and all this. Like it's too, bro. You're doing way too much to something that no. It's just like
Oh,
it ain't the same. It ain't never gonna be the same. Y'all keep trying to do new shit every year. Like the only reason why the last time it was interesting is because Kobe died. We had to have somebody die for some shit to get played hard.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So Yeah, bro. I'm pretty much over it. I thought the Pro Bowl was bad, but this is worse. I didn't
The
think the
thing
Pro
with
Bowl was gonna get topped.
the Pro Bowl, it's at least it's understandable because football is so physical. You don't want to even do that shit for real. Basketball is
Right. It's the end of
basketball.
the year. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't even have it in Hawaii no more to where they even interested in going.
Where's it at
So
now?
like, huh, man, they just pick random cities now.
That's correct. I haven't paid attention to the Pro Bowl in so long. I didn't know it wasn't in Hawaii no
Yep, they said we are not paying to fly you niggas out there no more.
more. The NBA All Star game is finna be like that. We not even finna know. We ain't finna know where the next NBA weekend finna be. It's going down that path. It really is.
Yep, it's
Huh?
just awful.
But at least the Pro Bowl, you understood why.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
It,
you understood. I mean, but they tried to kind of, justify just a little bit by like, okay, if you're not playing, because the only thing that messed it up was that they moved it, because before it used to be like a long time ago, it used to be after the Super Bowl. So if you played in the Super Bowl to where you can at least enjoy the Pro Bowl, but ever since they moved it, if you playing in the Super Bowl, you don't even get to play in the game anymore.
yeah, that's stupid for sure. You
So
think they should have just made it 7-on-7?
I would have enjoyed that.
Mm. I
Seven.
don't.
I mean, because you still kind of, when you throwing the ball downfield, they still kind of going at it like it's a real game.
They should just made that shit 7-on-7, bro. But then it's like, damn, you. And yeah, just make the offensive lineman, defensive line, just make them honorary
Right.
because everybody want to see the receivers and shit anyway.
Yeah, we're not going to see. We're not going to see the offensive line. They not blocking.
And he said, I ain't seen a Jordan Mailata jersey in my whole life, so you know,
Ain't seen
yeah,
a Jeff Saturday jersey, a Tyron Smith.
yeah,
Ain't
it
seen
is
none of
not.
these niggas. We
But
fuck with them, but nigga, we ain't buying that shit.
nah, hell no. But you had anything else?
Nah, man, that NBA shit was kind of just the last little thing that I want to touch on because I don't really be on the NBA pods with y'all like that really because I ain't really been keeping up as much as I should. But
Cause it's trash. Nobody's watching. You not no, bro. The numbers came out, bro. They damn near is trying to give everybody league pass. You get league pass for signing up to anything nowadays because nobody's watching that shit. I I'm only watching this shit because I damn near done committed myself, but I don't want to watch that shit. Night it's niggas don't play. People don't play. It's just everybody's a diva. Everybody's a wide receiver in the NBA now.
mm,
Like
well,
I don't. It's bad,
yeah, I ain't know it got that bad.
man. You'll see after football season over with, and ain't nothing else going on.
I mean, I've been watching some games here and there. Like I catch the end of a lot of the games, and I remember like, oh shit, niggas a game on. So like I'll catch the end of one, but
We might then have to start doing a Mavericks. I want to do like a Mavericks podcast because it's like I don't know.
that's all I really
Like
watch. If I do watch,
probably start doing that like every 2 weeks or Mavericks podcast.
yeah, that'll make sense.